probably my last video before it get daylight. But they told me some people come the night before just so they can get these front spots where they're setting up now. They're finally letting cars pull in because there's a before 7 price and there's an after 7 price to pay to set up. And so this is something that I was birthed into. You know, I was raised in traditional church, obviously, like most people back in the day. And a guy came into a church. I was going to a 1634 East Main Street named Fred Phillips, and told me that God wanted to use me outside the church walls. I looked at him like he was crazy, and I was about to walk the other way, and the Lord kind of stopped me and said that my destiny was in his mouth, and I need to heed what he was saying, and I did. I went outside the church walls, and I had already been trained in the world, obviously, but I just never applied that to a Christian-style life, and the Lord showed me how. And 22 years later, here I am, doing the work of the ministry. It's amazing how God will use the stuff that he trained you in the world to do for him. Some people never make that transition. They think the things that they did in the world doesn't apply to their Christian life. And they obviously don't know how to read their Bible, because the Lord starts your training the minute you're born. You start being trained for ministry and do the things that God has called and created us to do. So I thank God that he showed me how and gave me the wisdom to do the things that he called me to do. And it's amazing because, like I said before, it's not his will that any should perish. And so since he don't want anybody to perish, he has to have his agents or his ambassadors everywhere. Even here, everybody can't sit in a padded pew in air conditioning today. Some people need to go out and take the gospel to a dying world. And thank God for this opportunity. It's an honor. It's a pleasure to be used by God to come out here and do this. Go ahead. Let me help this guy. He's got about a half a foot. Come on. Come on. All right. So like I was sharing before, he needs his ambassadors and his people everywhere to reach people. And, you know, this is where I felt led to come today. We'll see what tomorrow holds.